Look, I didn't even know it was that windy, but let me try to get this video out the way. I did 2 videos. This is gonna be the 3rd one. I didn't know it was gonna be that windy, but look, check it out. I wanted to talk about the business side of the American Bully world and just learning who's your friends and learning who's there for you. And just to be real, nobody's your friend in this game. Everybody's about the dollar or how to come up on you. And I learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way and the easy way, and both ways was still bad. And then I also learned you got to protect yourself from, from people wanting to do business with you, shady business. From even when you're doing good business, you always want to stay protected. And some people do contracts. Some people, have text messages. All I'm saying is, and receipts. I like that receipts. I like that receipts from everything. Text messages, bank receipts, all that stuff. And also, don't take nobody's word. I learned that the hard way. Don't take nobody's word. And as you grow in this bully world, you're gonna learn. And one thing, as I've grown in this bully world, I learned everybody wasn't my friend, everybody wasn't my brother, everybody wasn't all that what they portrayed to be. And some people you just tolerate. And I learned that you just gotta tolerate some people. After a while, once that's done, it's like, why put up with them? You know what I mean? And and I did a lot of deals, man. And I don't like them, man. I don't like the deals that I made, and I don't like it, man. So the way I do things now is I let people buy things full outright, or if you don't have the money, I don't do the business, or I gotta really trust you to either do a puff back deal. I'm not doing that no more, or trying to do that, or I'm not trying to work with certain people or certain individuals or certain kennels. And believe it or not, it's a lot. I can name like 5. I'm not even gonna say it, like 5 different kennels, 5 different people. I don't want to do it, man. I'm not gonna name them. But all I want to say is y'all just protect yourself in this game, man, because it's brutal. And for the people from the OGs down to the up and comers, don't let nobody tell you can't do this. One thing this business and this game is about producing and showing off what you got. Everybody talk about, you gotta do this, or don't do that, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm not saying breed screwed up dogs or breed messed up dogs or even breed bad blood. I'm just saying you just gotta have common sense. In this American bully world, it's common sense, and it's also having trust in what you got and having faith. Because when you're doing these breedings, you don't know what you're going to produce. A lot of people don't know what they're going to produce, especially if they don't know how to breed a pedigree. And sometimes you could read a pedigree and know the blood so well, and it might not click well or click the way you want it to click because of a certain dog or a certain selective blood that's in that dog. So don't let people fool you with that, man, and don't let people discourage you. And one thing it was I don't care. I don't like to fit in with people. I don't like to fit in with kennels or how people market or how people breed. I do what I do. And I'm not saying I'm the best, and I'm not saying that I'm the greatest, but we're going on 5 years strong, and within the 5 years that we learned in having breedings and having females die and paying people and doing deals, and some of the deals not turning out, or they did and they didn't turn out right or whatever, I learned that it's all about you, and it's all about your love, what you got, and how you feel about the program, and what you feel and what you think. Because at the end of the day, nobody has you in this. It's every man for themselves, and it's what you know best, and having common sense. And don't play follow the leader, or don't try to fit in. Because at the end of the day, that can cost you your breeding program. That can cost you a lot. And a lot of these guys, from YouTubers down to breeders, down to OGs, down to people that just make YouTube videos, they try to fit in, and they try to do things and say things for clout, or try to tear the next man down, or they'll try to fuck you. That's one thing about it, man. I learned that I learned that, man. And I'm glad that I learned it, and I'm not naive, or I'm not stupid to it. And certain people I just tolerate. I tolerate, and eventually, it's going to run down. You know what I mean? And for my people that really screw with me, really mess with me, I appreciate them. Especially the ones that looked out for me when we didn't have, puppies, and they threw me a girl, and it's just, I appreciate the people, and they know who they are. I appreciate, people, doing, sending me females just off the shrimp, and like I can name a couple. But they know who they are. I'm not gonna say it, because at the end of the day, you know who's by your side, and you know who's just using you, and you know who's trying to just benefit off you. You got a lot of people in this American bully world that just try to benefit off you, or they just try to keep you in their back pocket, or they just try to keep you and not try to have you level up, or and then another thing is too, you can never change nobody in this game. You can never change nobody's breeding plans. You can never change how they think. And don't try to waste your time trying to change how people think, because at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they do. And if they do some fucked up shit, they're gonna just do it. And you can't play Captain Saver breeder. You like how I put that, Captain Saver breeder. You can't. If they want to breed fucked up shit, let them breed the fucked up shit. If they want to breed good shit, let them breed the good shit. At the end of the day, people gonna do what they do, and some people they're stuck in their ways, man. And it's this game, you just gotta have tough skin, man. And I learned that you gotta have tough skin. And sometimes my skin untoughens, or sometimes I just think about it like, damn, you know what I mean? But I definitely learned that this is a process, and you're gonna get to the top if you just keep on going. And one thing about this breeding community thing, this dog world, is about producing and being out there. That's the best thing I could say from my experience. And I'm not saying I'm a big guy, I'm not saying that I know everything, but I'm telling you about me and what I learned since I've been in it. And it's this game is it's for the tough, man. It's for the tough. Now from having puppies, now from doing deals, it's for the tough, man. And some people, they're not tough, you know what I mean? And some people are I watched one person come in very soft. And when I mean soft, like family this and this and that, he learned that these people wasn't for me, you know what I mean? And I gotta do what I do, because they let me just do this. And that's how it goes. But it's Mel with Palace Finest Bullies. If y'all want a part 2, I'm not doing a part 2, because at the end of the day, I'm speaking what I've been doing, what I see, and what I see with my 2 eyes, and how I feel that this bully world works. So it's Mel, man, I'm out.